Okay, this is lesson number 16, and here we've got an example of investment appraisal. And what I said I'd do now is I would show you the three different techniques all on one page. So here we've got investment appraisal. The initial cost is 15 million quid, and then in year one we get 10 million, 20 million, year three 30, year four 70 million pounds. Okay, there we go. Now, as soon as we see discount factors on the paper, we know that we can work out the net present value. And this happens to be a discount factor of 10%. Remember previously you go onto your accountant and you say, what are the discount factors? And remember, money in the future is worth less because of interest rates, because you could have invested that money today, and also because of inflation. Okay, so in year one we get 10 million, multiply that by the discount factor, 9.1, 20 million times 0.83, 16.6 million. 60 million times 0.75 is equal to 45 million, and 70 million times 0.68 is equal to 47.6 million. Add them all up together, don't make a mistake. 118.3 million minus 50 million is equal to 68.3 million. So that means you make 68,300,000 pounds from that investment. That is over and above the initial investment because we've taken that off. So clearly that's a very, very good investment. So therefore we would expect the average rate of return to also be high, which it is. Now there are 4 steps we do. We add up all the returns. We do not discount these, by the way. The textbooks don't discount them, but in my mind I'm always saying, well, why don't we discount them? Then we're doing the average rate of return in relation to time value money. However, they don't do it for whatever reason. So here we've got, add them all up, 160 million, step 1. Then we subtract the initial cost, step 2. That gives us 110 million. And then what we then do is we do 110 million divided by 4 million. 110 divided by 4 is 27.5 million. That is the average return per year. Then we stick that into the equation above the initial cost, and we multiply them out, and that comes out to 55%. So it's clearly a very, very good investment. That gives us an average rate of return of 55%. That measures profitability, and that means if we invest £100 in a project, on average, every single year we get back 55 quid, which is fantastic. Payback period. Now here we go beyond however much we have to pay back. So we owe 50 million quid, and in year one we get 10. In year two we get 20, so 10 plus 20 is 30. 30 plus 60 is 90. Well, clearly that is above 50 million, so it's under 3 years, so it's definitely 2 years, and then it's the amount required, so we need to get to 30 to get to 50, so we need 20 more, and we use the original figure here, which is 60, because that is the amount received in that year. Divide them out, and 20 divided by 60 is equal to 0.333, times that by 12, and that's equal to 4, so the payback period here is 2 years, 4 months. So we study this one in terms of cash flow, we study this one in terms of profitability, and remember we always compare it to the return on capital employed, and this one here takes into account the time value of money, and all three of them suggest this is a fantastic project, of course assuming, of course, that the assumptions are correct. Thank you.